Hello and welcome to another Ultra Confusion video. I would say news, but I think that's a little bit... I don't feel like we're going to give you the, what's happened in the world today type of thing. So let's drop the news thing. Let's just say it's an Ultra Confusion video, because that's what it is. It's a video from Ultra Confusion to you, the viewer. So MomoCon is less than a week away. We are now on Tuesday. It starts Friday, I think at 1 o'clock, and it goes all the way through Sunday. I will be there throughout basically the entire MomoCon thing. Jesse will definitely be there on Saturday. I'm trying to get the longtime supporter Devin to actually be there on Saturday. We'll see how that goes. But for those curious about our discussion on Saturday, I have some good news. I actually have notes to go along with our talk, so chances are I might actually know what the hell I'm talking about. Actually, if I didn't know what I was talking about, I probably shouldn't have submitted the panel idea of the destruction of the game industry as we know it. Now, of course, if you are in Atlanta on Saturday, I believe the ticket's like $30. If you're that curious to find out what the talk is about, and you weren't currently planning to come to MomoCon, come at 11:30. I believe it's main ballroom A, and you'll find out what these wonderful sheets of paper have in store for this panel. And hell, who knows? Maybe there's going to be some free stuff there. Or maybe there'll be some free stuff at the fan table, which Ultra Confusion will have. That's where I'll be most of the time, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, during the peak hours of MomoCon. I'll be sitting at the fan table to give you some information about Ultra Confusion. Maybe you'll appear in an Ultra Confusion video. Who knows? Fingers crossed that you will, though. I'll have all my recording equipment. Chances are that I'll probably just be interviewing MomoCon people, checking out your costumes, seeing if this is your first MomoCon, etc. Now that I've got the MomoCon stuff out of the way, well, for now, I mean, MomoCon's going to come back very often, but I just wanted to give you a quick look at some of the stuff that Ultra Confusion has accumulated as of late. The first one, this is the jump shot. It's empty. This is the jump shot guy right here. This is another Kickstarter project that I'm proud to support. It's basically, here's the cool thing, Ray. Oh, come on. Oh no, come on. It's supposed to pop out. Well, now I look like an idiot. Anyways, it's a USB stick. You plug it in your computer. It helps to clean, optimize, and protect your computer system, all in one easy step. I've used the computer program before, because you can actually see the program once it was funded, and then they gave you the USB stick. And I stuck that in there. I actually used it on my work computer. Shh, and my God, the thing went to town on it. Anyways. What else has Ultra Confusion been getting as of late? I have in my possession 7 Double Fine action figures for their game, The Cave. I know there's only 6 in my hand. If I could fit a 4th box in one of my hands, I would. But believe me, here, just so you know I'm not lying, there's 7. There's 3 there, and well, I just lost one. Anyways, I have all the characters from The Cave. It's a fun game. You get to choose your team of 3 different individuals, and you get to explore the cave until you can't go any further. I chose, I believe, do they have the names? No, I've got the time traveler, the hillbilly, and the courageous knight. And of course, as you go through the game, you have the chance to unlock some of the backstory behind the characters that you are playing with. I don't want to ruin it for you guys, so I'm not going to say anything. Oh yeah, by the way, I got jump shot stickers too. Awesome. Alright. It's like show and tell for Ultra Confusion. So, I apologize if you don't want to see cool shit, but I'm going to show you some cool shit. One of the coolest things I have, I finally broke down and bought some frames to get some of my more awesome posters framed. This is a signed Psychonaut poster which soon I'll have probably hanging up and possibly behind me. But I'm really excited because Tim Schafer's signing a Psychonaut poster. Freaking awesome. But not to be outdone, I have quite a few other posters. I have a Pro Man signed poster, which is, of course, one of my favorite bands. They will be at PAX East, they'll be at PAX Australia, and I believe PAX Prime. That's the one I'm going to try to see them at. I wish they were coming back through Atlanta, but as it stands, I have a signed poster from the Protomen, and that, of course, will be hanging in a place of honor. And then, here's the crazy thing. I have two other posters, and both of these posters I got quite a few years ago. I believe it was PAX. They're both Lord of the Rings online posters, and they're signed by the developers. So I've got this one, which is the Mines of Moria, which of course has Balrog in the background and Gandalf in the foreground. And then I also have the Map of Middle-earth, which also has signatures by some of the developers right here on that side. I know you probably can't see it because it's like silver writing, and they're there, I promise. Anyways, cool stuff. Then I've got a ton of posters here. I've got the Double Fine Venture poster. And yet another thing I've kickstarted. Can't wait to see that one. Here's a bunch of Purge, Sins of Science posters. I've got I think 3 of them. Yep, I got 3 of those. That is the, I think it's like real-time strategy card game. Another Kickstarter project. I think you can see where we're going with this one. This is the Diablo 3 poster that I picked up from BlizzCon 2 years ago. Upside down. That's the one that you've seen hanging up behind a lot of the video casts before the move. And then, of course, it's a Dungeoneering pass. Oh, and here's a new Penny Arcade poster. This one came with the latest collection. So, as you can see, we have quite a few relics, icons, posters, tons of games everywhere. I've got a huge box here that I cannot lift off the ground, filled with games. I've also got some old school games over here. Actually, you know what? Let's show you that. Let's give you a little tour. Whoops. Uno mementos. Do not want to ruin any of the posters. As I say that, and I drop it. All right. So, over here, in this wonderful box, is a ton of posters. Or not posters, video games. We have Wii games. We've got 360 games. We've got PlayStation 3 games. I think, oh, we've got PSP games in there too. Whoops. PSP games. Original PlayStation games. Beyond the Beyond. Chrono Cross. And all that other stuff. And then, of course, some DS games. So as you can see, this entire thing is filled with way too many games. And hopefully one day I'll actually have a place to put the dang games. And then, of course, here is the wonderful old school games here. We got some Nintendo games. My personal favorite, where are you, is Faxanadu, which unfortunately the creator of this, the studio, is now defunct. But it was a great game. Hard as balls, though. And then, of course, let's check out the Super Nintendo games. And, of course, my favorite there is a very little-known fighting game called Brutal Paws of Fury. I was so into the game that I created my own manual that had all the little cheat codes and all the moves written down so I wouldn't forget them. And I'm gonna have to apologize for all the not cleanliness here, but here is like badges. Here's my IGDA Summit badge. Here's a PAX East badge. That's another PAX East badge. Another PAX East badge. There's PAX 2010. There's my BlizzCon badge from a couple years ago. SiegeCon 2009. SiegeCon 2010. My 11 is, I don't know where my 11 is. I know my 12 one's still in the car. Here's SoCon in Atlanta. It's another PAX 09. And then, of course, I've got my AWA. Oh, shoot, I don't have my MomoCon badge down here. That's another one. And check out all these freaking buttons. I mean, this is insane. I wonder if, like, half of these still exist. Oh, there's Quaif, okay. And then, okay, well, anyways. So, as you can see, tons of stuff and a couple of the little bags you can get at PAX and whatnot. And unfortunately, the rest of this is kind of just still a work in progress. Here's my my setup, which fortunately or unfortunately is currently off. This is where I'd be drawing the comic, which I apologize. There hasn't been a comic in quite a while, but I'm having an issue with deciding where I want to go with the comic. So, as you can see, a very nice tablet. Wacom tablet with the pen, and yeah, that's about it over here. And then, of course, we have a ton of Ultra Fusion buttons, which will be making their way to MomoCon, along with a couple of t-shirts, and I think that's it. And of course, here's my idea board, which I just wiped off. So if you're wondering what Ultra Fusion is up to, unfortunately, you're in the dark. I do have to apologize. Well, actually, I don't have to apologize, but I'm going to say it anyways. I think the story that I was writing is dead. Big surprise. But hopefully you'll forgive me. No one's read it, so let me show you real quick. I got my nice little Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, and then over here I got my Wii. And then I would show you my 3DS and my PSP. I have no idea where my PSP is, though. And my 3DS is actually still with Jesse. So he's actually playing the Professor Layton. I'm just hoping that I'll get Professor Layton, or excuse me, the 3DS back before the next Professor Layton comes out. Because that would suck balls royally. Because I have to play my Professor Layton. But have no fear, I'm pretty sure that I'll have it back by then. Alright, well, you got a little tour of Ultra Confusion. I apologize for the mess. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to situate everything. As you see, my games, we moved in June. It is now March. My games are still in the same box. My old school Nintendo stuff did get out. I think I've played Super Mario Brothers on the old school TV over there, and that's about it. And yes, I'm very excited for MomoCon. I hope to see you there. Remember, MomoCon is downtown Atlanta at the Hilton. The pre-registration's over. You can buy badges at the door. There's a registration booth inside the Hilton. I think it's the first floor. Every single day is a different price, but if you get a 3-day badge, you do get a discount. So there are a ton of stuff. There's tons of stuff to do there. There's going to be vendors. There's going to be artists. There's going to be famous voice actors, cosplay individuals. It is definitely, if you've got time this weekend, you definitely need to check it out. It's an awesome convention. I went there last year with Devin. We did a little video. Hopefully this year we'll have a more in-depth video. Hopefully I'll get this camera that I'm using right now set up in the back of the room for our talk, so that if you unfortunately do not make it out, you can hopefully, if the audio holds out, get a peek at it when I edit and throw it online in the near future. So, for myself, Charlie, thank you for tuning in, and I hope to see you at MomoCon. If not, I hope to see you on the website soon. Check out the website. There's a couple stories that I would love to talk about, but I'm going over, I think it's like, I'm getting close to 15 minutes, so I'm going to cut myself off right here. But just check out the website, drop us a message, chew out Zelius if you really want to, or scream at myself or Jesse or anybody else who interacts on the website. We love to have interaction. So, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you soon.